Hi, I'm Jill.
And I'm Gianna.
And welcome to the We Talk About It All podcast,
where we talk about it all and give you our opinions.
AKA the opinions no one ever asked for.
This week, we're talking about motivation. Yep.
Yeah.
This was my idea, guys.
Yeah, it was, actually.
She didn't come up with one. Well, she did.
No,
But it was more suited for Mother's Day. It was a little like, it's a good one and we'll talk about it on Mother's Day, but
yeah.
Till then. For now we're into motivation.
Yeah, and this is, honestly, we're coming up on 3 months. I don't know about you people if you
No, 3 months. 3 months, yeah. No, we started, officially, we did January 3rd was when we did our first week of workout. Then we went on a break, and we started back on January 9th. And it is, what's today's date? March 8th. So by the time you guys hear this, it will be...
Not 3 months. January to February, February to March. That's what I'm saying. We're entering the third month.
You guys gotta give me a minute, yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is we're entering the third...
Same thing, different saying.
Kind of. It's the same thing when I say that I'm 52 and not 53.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're entering the third month. So we did do goals at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Like
we
people
had an
do.
episode. Check that out.
Yeah. We were doing good. I feel like we were doing good there for a moment.
Actually, I was doing better leading into the new year. It was almost like the new year happened and something came unraveled. Like I was reading.
No, we started exercising.
I was doing sign language.
And I think the fitness has taken over.
Yeah. Not a bad thing.
No. But I feel like we talked about last week, finding the balance. Like we can't find balance. Or week before or whatever we were talking about. Like
just an update. And in the past week, we still have not found balance.
No. But we did a workout today before we did this, and it went much smoother because we had like a little bit of...
Well, we also had a guest join us for our workout today.
Yeah.
Which I think pushed us because he was like... He said he was leaving his house at 3:10.
Oh my God.
He was here at 3:08, okay? So he lied. He shows up and he's like, I'm down. Where are you? I'm waiting.
He was already downstairs because the doors were open, so he came right in.
Yeah. So he's like, where are you guys?
Somebody was moving.
I was like, oh my God. So, but we went down there with him. So he already brought us down like almost an hour earlier than we typically go, but it's the time we want to go.
Yeah. And we were also more efficient. Like we knew he was coming today, so like I made sure
we knew what we were doing.
That we had pictures lined up for like what we were gonna do, so like we moved a little swifter. Yeah. Like we didn't have to keep stopping and starting the phone, all that kind of stuff.
I have an idea for the pictures too. How to hang them up? Remind me. Sorry.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna try to like do that with the other stuff so that it'll be more even just for when we're there, because we were done in a half an hour and that's what it should be. And we were gonna go on the treadmill, but there was like other people there,
was
so
like
it was kind of weird.
100 people in the gym today. There's usually the one girl that we talked about in our fitness episode. Like, excuse me?
No, they're huffing and puffing back at each other.
Cats?
She just went and he just huffed at her. Come on, honey.
Ah!
Oh, big boy. He wants to throw himself back so bad, but his body doesn't allow.
All our podcasts, we have to get cameras sooner or later, guys. We're working on the office setup. Oh, he's going to bite you. What the hell's going on here?
He's letting out his aggression from all the alarms going off.
Yeah, no, it's been hell here, too. Let's just say these cats have had a rough day on Sunday.
You were going to say on set. I was going to be like on set.
On Sunday, we smelled this burning smell in our washer. So we called the non-emergency line, and they were like, okay, we're going to send the fire department over. 2 trucks, 2 chief cars, 2 police cars. So me and the cats are hiding in the bedroom.
For a washer that really wasn't doing anything.
No, and then Monday, the handyman came, and he looked, and he was like, okay, and that was it.
But it was still a man
Tuesday,
in the apartment.
They don't like men.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, then the fire alarms went off because they're doing construction in our building. And then today, it went off again, and then went off again a second time after Cooper had come out now, and he was, like, sitting next to me, and I was like, okay, yes, I'm going to, like, lay down and, like, spoon you and hug you. Sissy likes to be by herself. He does not. Hugging him, alarm goes off again. I'm deathly afraid now. Well, I'm afraid of the alarm anyway to begin with, but I'm afraid because I've been cooking my own food. Requires knives. I'm afraid I'm going to cut my hand. You know what I'm grateful for? We got new phones, guys. We've upgraded from the 7 Plus to the 14 Plus, but I'm afraid I'm going to drop this phone when the alarm goes off. That's my biggest fear, is that I'm going to break the phone.
Well, we have insurance.
Yeah, that's the only promising thing. Yeah. All right, back to what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, so we were a little more efficient today. So like now we're able to come up here, do this earlier, cook, and like get stuff done.
Yeah, be on time.
Because
she wants to go to bed at 9:30.
Well, I have no choice. I get up for a job that I should be getting up at 4:30, and I push that every day. And the time that I get up is still pushed too far. Oh my God, they were everywhere because we still have the old phones. So they were going off there, they were going off here, they were going off on my wrist. It was
I shut your phone off this morning and then just like let it charge your old phone because we take those down to the gym to play music on. I turned it back on like right before you were leaving or something. I'm like, what the hell is why?
Oh, it's the lunch alarm. Did it say Gianna's alarm?
Gianna's meds.
Meds. That was when you were taking
meds in a dog's age.
It was when you were taking the medicine for your mouth.
I was gonna ask you before I did it for permission to say, hey Siri, turn off all alarms.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do that because I can't.
Shut most of them off. I think I just forgot about that one.
That was the first thing I did when I was done with my old one. I was like, turn off all the alarms because I have
I don't need them. I have this one.
Okay. Oh, my shoulders hurt. My shoulders hurt actually before I even went down to the gym.
Yeah,
and I tried to do a couple stretches.
Monday. I know.
But those swings, I guess they were like golf swings we did.
Yeah, kind of.
I don't know. All we know is our partner in the gym, Dean, he's still texting saying those were hell.
Yeah, even though we were working on core. So we're waiting for the core to be hell, but...
I don't feel my core till the next day. All right, so sorry, guys.
Anyway.
Fitness is part of it.
Yeah, so...
Whatever.
Well, because it's ironic that we can be very motivated, which we never were in the past. So, like, I think that's my fear, is that I don't want to, like, do anything to, like, diminish the motivation.
Well, yeah,
because
that's why
in
I
the
was
past
talking about
we've
the fitness.
never went...
I'm a little scared if I get injured or have, like, an ingrown toenail that it's, like, gonna kill it. But it's also, like... We took off. Okay. Oh my God! Wait, guys, the party. We went to the party. We were so on time. We actually, Dean drove us with us to him, and we went to see them the day before to set up our phones. And they go, "We're coming. We're coming at 10:15 to pick you up." And I go,
"We're gonna be out on the corner at 10 like horse." Well, that's what I'm just saying.
Okay, we were down at 10:08, I think. And literally, I think when we walked up, they must have just finished pulling up. We were in the car. We were halfway there at 10:15.
All I can say is thank God we were on time because we were solo with my brother in the car, and he would have had...
He was the one that was like, don't be late.
He would have had... Yeah, he's the one that always says don't be late. He would have had a field
And I had
day
us on time.
with us.
And we were like early to the party, like to the point where he stopped and got like gas halfway there. It was...
Took the long way.
Yeah.
Went around where our
That's
old
how
house
on
was.
time. Yeah. We really crushed it, we'll say.
Yeah.
Like we were on time. And I even showered in the morning too and everything. Where was I going with this party? I can't remember now.
You were just mentioning it.
Yeah, but there was something that led me to the party. How did I just say that?
Because I was talking about...
the injury thing?
Yeah, no.
Oh, damn it. I can't remember now.
Well, I was talking about us not being motivated, like losing the motivation for this.
Yeah, I think I was... So because of the party, this is where the main idea for this motivation episode was... This party was like our goal. Like we were saying, this is our first time that we...
It was like our first big event since we've seen
our
people
family.
since
so
like
of course
August.
You want to... Listen, everybody does this. You always want to look the best you can before you see a family. It's not like a...
Especially if you're working on a goal. So, yeah.
But we wanted to like... This was like one of our milestones along this year of like when we're going to see
path
people.
Of things, yeah.
So I think in my twisted little brain, I was like, we're going to get to this party and then like... I don't know. The party was on Saturday and when I came home...
I started eating like wackadoos.
I ate everything in sight. Not like bad.
No.
I ate the serving still of everything, but I ate a lot of things.
We didn't... Yeah, but we also didn't eat at the party. We ate at home,
I had an
which
apple
was
juice
fine.
box. That was it. I said I was going to have my apple juice, and I did.
But we also, like... I think it was just like that, like... That wash of like,
and then,
okay,
like, Sunday,
that's over.
It was kind of like the same thing where I was just like in my head, I was like, I'll start on Monday, which we did.
Well, Sunday we don't do anything anyway, so
no, I
that
know. So I think
help.
it was also leading into this. Thursday we didn't get to do our cardio.
Yeah, it was
Friday we didn't get to do legs because we had to go out for both of these days to like do stuff to like get clothes, to set up these phones. So it was a lot of stuff that we were doing. So we didn't get to work out. Then we didn't work out Saturday and Sunday. So I mean, those 4 days, like every time I was like, damn it, we're not working out again. Like I wasn't like like relief, like I didn't get to work out. Like it was like a rest day. I was more like, oh, we didn't work out. Like I was more annoyed with it.
No, me too.
So I think that's the only hope, but that's my thing. It's like, I don't want to get injured and then feel like annoyed and then like be like, okay, I think I feel a little bit better today and then push it. Like, let's just say like I feel like I like, like my shoulders are sore. They're not like in pain, but like if they, I'm not
but that's what worries me is that I feel like I have all these goals here and if I keep putting them on a to-do list every day. And I keep finding a different way. I showed you to make like a way to like make these things actionable. And I just did another thing in my little daybook journal thing here that I'm doing. And it's like, I'm praying this is going to work because I can't get myself motivated to like do these other things that I want to do.
Yeah.
That's what's really annoying to me. It's like, I don't want to, like, some lady I was listening to today, she was talking about the fitness that I was telling the new lady, and she was talking about motivation and things like that too, like her part of her little spiel that she was saying of what she does. She coaches women, and she was like, oh yeah, 90% of the stuff that I do during the day I really don't want to do, but I have to motivate myself. She was rattling off her day, like getting out of bed, brushing her teeth, making her bed. Like, she's like, yeah, none of them I feel like doing.
Yeah, I don't want to, I
don't either, but
I'll say this. I've never been,
but we do it, so you just have to do things.
I've never been the best with brushing my teeth when I was younger, and now officially, like, I've had, like, a really long streak of brushing my teeth at night.
Because you've made it a habit now.
But now in the morning, I've been doing my teeth in the morning, and I know this is bad, but it's, that I'm only doing this now at this age, but whatever.
Better now than never.
Well, yeah. Here's my thing. Every morning, I'm like, I don't want to brush my teeth. But I also don't want to lose the streak of brushing my teeth. That's the only thing that ever works for me is once I have a decent streak, I don't want to damn lose it.
Yeah, see, I'm like,
so I kind of have to force myself. I'm like, today I was like, I could brush my teeth right before I get up for breakfast. No, do it now. Stand in that bathroom and brush your teeth.
Yeah.
Sissy snoring.
No, but that's what you have to do. You have to kind of like force yourself, because that's what she said. You don't wake up and go, oh, come on, you get up and go down to work. You just get up and go out of bed, and you go, like,
yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, kind of, I guess. I mean, I do motivate myself to get up, but I mean, ultimately, I do just get up and start moving about. So, like, I guess that's what she was saying is, like, for the gym, for the other things, you have to just get up and do it. Like, there's no other way.
Well, okay. So we're trying to set up the bedroom into an office, and I honestly do think
that. Oh my gosh, we've been doing that since how long? Summer. Easily. Wait, no. Where are we? Yeah.
When did we get the dehumidifiers?
It had to be at the end of the summer.
Yeah, end of the summer, I guess, yeah.
It was like the beginning September, of fall. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. It was right going into fall.
We had a whole debacle, whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll get into that another day.
Yeah.
Let's just say my room's not a bedroom anymore. No. So we're gonna make it an office. We just feel like it would be a better idea. But I do think I would probably do better, like, because here's the thing. My bed is technically the couch.
No, my bed was the couch for years.
So now my bed's the couch. But I feel like because it's like, oh, I'm in my bed, I can just sit here and lay and watch TikToks on my phone, and it's bad.
Mm-hmm. Because I'll call you and I'll ask you, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing. It's and like I know she's doing nothing. That's the worst part.
It's like nothing. But it's like, yeah, I want to read. I want to just, it's just like, so I don't know. I just want to do nothing. It's like.
No, you can't. You have to.
Yeah, I know. But so that's why I was thinking, like, if we did almost have, like, a
place to go.
On the office space, like, I had to go sit, like, if I had to sit in there with, like, the other issue is we have a tray table that I bring out and I put my laptop on it, and guess what? I'll just sit there and watch my little YouTube videos.
No, but see, you're doing what I didn't do. When I had this as my bed, if you noticed, it was never my bed until the blanket came out.
Yeah, well...
See, I had a different mode that I did. Like, she just throws this
blanket over. I literally
have
one blanket and one pillow. That's all I saved for my bedroom.
And she leaves it there, and she just throws it over herself. I had a whole thing where I set up, like... I had a comforter, and I folded it in half, and I made it like a sleeping bag, for lack of a better visual.
It's pretty much a sleeping bag without a zipper.
Yeah. So, I made it like a sleeping bag, and every morning when I'd get up, I'd fold it up.
Yeah.
And I'd put it... And I packed my pillows on top of it.
Well, see, that's the thing, because you did that because this was also the couch. Like,
it's still a couch, hon.
No, but I'm saying, like, you had to put it away because I'd come out during the day and sit on the couch. I know,
but it was...
That was the thing.
Yeah, no, but
mine is just a little throw blanket that it is not even enough to call it a bed blanket.
But maybe what you need to do is not sit on that side of the couch. Like,
maybe
come and sit on this side.
Okay, but I'm in the center of the TV on my side of the couch.
Too bad, though. Like, but I'm just saying, like, maybe for better... Like, to change your mind.
No, I know. What's wrong?
Sorry. Is her little tongue out?
Is her tongue out? Really?
I don't know. Something's going on there. You see it? It's very pink.
Get the camera. Get the camera. No, I think those are her lippies. Sissy? Are those your lippies? Oh my god, she covered her mouth even more. Like, don't you try to look.
I can't see.
Okay.
But, so like, I think that would help. I think that would help motivate you better.
Here's my other thing, too. I probably would come and sit at our kitchen table. We do have a kitchen table that we don't use. But...
And
I would sit there. I know, it's clean now, but I hate those chairs.
So get a chair.
Those chairs are uncomfortable.
Get a chair.
I know. Well, I mean, I guess I could get an office chair now and just roll it into the room and take it out every time, but...
Yeah.
Oh, well. But yeah, I don't know.
The chairs need cushions, definitely, or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I'm slipping and sliding, and we've talked about my tailbone. I need tailbone support here. Got a serious tailbone.
I was thinking of trying to figure out how I could cover them. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, but
that'll be a project that will go on a list and will never be motivated to do.
But that's my thing. Is just like, I feel like I would, but I feel like, yeah, we probably should get The Office. Because then I could go sit in there. Even if I'm watching a video and it's like I'm doing nothing, you know, it's still, at least I'm not sitting in the bed. That's what our doctor always said. And I was doing better, I think, when I had to come out of my room into the couch. But now my couch is the bed.
But that's what I'm saying. You got to change it up or something.
Yeah, I think
maybe
that
if you
would
get
help.
up, get dressed, maybe like things like that would, and where you don't need the blanket is what I'm saying. You fold your blanket up and you put it away. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I know it's convenient and very easy because you're here, so where you're going, why do bother? But I think you have to make amends.
Yeah.
I think it will change your mind. Like when I used to fold up the blanket and put it away, I knew I was on the couch. Like, because I would even say to you, when you'd come out, I'd be like, no, I'm not putting my bed away yet because I want to stay in the bed. And you'd be like, okay, fine, I'll squeeze in over here.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to stay in my bed. But, you know.
I have a lot of books that I want to read. Mm-hmm. I have not tackled more than 2 of those Star Wars books. And honestly, they were from last year.
How many did you read? 2?
2.
But you still have a lot more, yeah.
I have like 90.
You know how many books I've started? So, like, in the grand scheme of it, like...
And sign language, I probably forgot everything.
Sorry. As far as goals go, like, I probably have done... Maybe two. Yeah, maybe 2. And I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. And I probably have 2. And I'm stretching
16.
it. And I'm stretching it.
I have 16 on here. I have not read a single book. I haven't read a single comic book. I just keep buying them. But, you know what? Complete movie watch list. I haven't completed it, but I've watched a decent amount of movies. So there's that. Start 20 new shows. Honestly, I think because also on the other podcast we watch it all, we've been doing more of like
we've changed it up a little bit. We've changed like
instead of like watching solo things. I think I'm forgetting to watch my solo shows now sometimes. Like American Auto, I've fallen behind because I don't have to watch it for that podcast.
Yeah,
we're watching more of like
we have a different theme
setup
that we're doing.
So yeah, I need to work on that too. Finish puzzles, haven't done that. Obviously, we are working. Wait, okay. Yeah, she said I can't let you buy any more puzzles. Oh, look at this. Have the newest iPhones. Check.
Wow, there you go.
Woo! Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to get money to save for an iPad, but...
Maybe. Who's to say? Yeah, so my stuff just keeps getting, like, added to another list.
Yeah.
I gotta stop.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really put them on a to-do list. I just have my goals written in the front of my book.
No, well, I have my goals here, but I try to, like... figure out like how to break them down so that I can do something a little each night with it.
See, my things are more of just like sit down and read. Sit down and read, girl.
But see, we have to do that. Like maybe if we did it together, it would help us motivate each other like we do at the gym. Because usually when one of us is like, I'm just gonna go get a chocolate bar, we're like, okay, go ahead. You want to shove that?
Go ahead, piggy.
Yeah, you know, like so, or like if the other one doesn't want to go to the gym, we're like, really? I'm like, no.
Yeah, we shame each other into getting up
in a weird way. Shame works with us. I don't know why, but.
It does, whatever.
Or just thinking the other one wants to go and you don't want to go. Well, what's your problem? Like, so yeah.
Yeah, get up and go.
It does work. So like, but I do feel
also guilt. You know, like if I don't want to go, but you're like ready to go, and now I'm holding you back. Guilt, shame, the top 10 motivators.
Use what you got, and if that's what it is, we got it.
Yep.
But my stuff too is like your stuff, where it's like I did try to implement reading in like other places, like on the treadmill. Like I was saying, I did like reading on the treadmill, but.
I can barely read sitting down. I'm still learning how to read without an audiobook.
But that was when we were walking. I had to make the print very big. And, like, the thing wasn't switching from page. I was getting frustrated. Anyway.
I need the music.
I was trying to, like, put it in there. But, like, my stuff that I want to do is, like, I want to read. I want to read, write. I want to edit my book. Like, all that stuff requires, like, sitting down without the TV, quiet. Like, you know. So, I mean, I could do it while you're reading. Not something we get with
the cats. Either.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, I could do it while you're reading or doing the podcast, like, which we've attempted to. But it always ends up that you're doing the podcast, like, when I'm cooking dinner or something. Yeah. Or I just have, like,
well, I try to do the podcast during the day.
Yeah.
So that's when I typically work on them. So we not like pre-record them, but record them early that I can work on them throughout the week so that they can go up in time. But yeah, that does make it hard.
But by the time I come home now and we go to the gym, like yesterday, like I came home with bags, so I had stuff I had to clean.
Yeah, this week we haven't gone down to like 4:30 every day, and then we take an hour, so we got back up here at like 5:30.
Yeah, and then we have to.
And then by the time we're done, it's like 6:30, and then we're eating. And then yesterday we had to finish Fortnite because the season's ending. So you know we didn't get to do anything else then, and she did not go to bed on time. It was like 11:30. We were playing Fortnite till.
I'm thinking that I feel like, see, my motivation lacks because not that I'm waiting on you. Like, no, I don't. No, I don't mean it. No, I don't mean it like it's your fault. I mean, it's like when I'll go to think like, oh, I'm going to do something of my own. Like I try to squeeze in things like at work or at lunch so that like I'm not doing them when I'm here with you, because then I'd rather do something like play Fortnite or something with you, or watch, So like I try not to do those things, but like, I can't do that because I'll never I don't have enough of that spare time.
Yeah. And then too, sometimes at night where I'm like, I should read my book, because that's what I was doing at night. Like, you'd go to sleep and I'd be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna
you used to read at night.
Now I'm just like, I don't know, I see, here's my new favorite thing. I love watching these people train for marathons on TikTok. It's like my favorite thing right now. So and TikTok, the algorithm's amazing, so you like one person running, they show you 10 other ones, and I'm like, oh,
that's like the wedding dress hole when I used to. Now
I gotta go back, figure out their whole story of running. It's like,
I used to do that.
So that's my new thing. It's like I love watching them because they're like a bunch of little.
I don't go on social media as much as you do. I think.
Yeah.
You really go down a hole and like.
Oh, but here's my thing.
Nobody gives you a rope, man.
No one ever. These two just sit here and watch me. But here's the thing. It's not negative necessarily. Like, I'm not just watching nonsense content.
No, I'm not saying you are, but
no, that's the only thing that makes me not feel horrible as I should about it.
Really, there's nothing you can do with this marathon running. Gotta be honest.
No, but it's not just marathon. There's other like fitness and proteins and things like that.
We do find stuff like that, yes.
It's like learning. But the marathon running, it's just like, I so much.
See, that's what will screw me up. I'll be all motivated and I'll be like, okay, no, I gotta go online because I wanted to look up like how much protein you're supposed to have, how many days you're supposed to rest. I have a list of lookup, and when I'll get on there, something will happen. I'll get somehow onto Instagram, and then I'm gone. Yeah. And then I didn't look anything up, and then as she'll say, she just shuts it down in the middle of. I just shut my laptop down in the middle of whatever I'm doing. After a certain point, I'm just like, I'm over it. The other day, she was supposed to be making an order on Target. It's there.
She puts everything in the cart, closes the. I clapped my hand. She jumped up and hissed at us.
She hissed?
She hissed. Very Sissy didn't even come out. The fire alarm went off, and they hid in the closet.
It's okay.
And before the second one even came on, she didn't even come out. She stayed in there. Poor Sissy.
Oh, you're so tired.
Go to sleep, Sissy. She fell asleep in that closet, so I don't even know what her excuse is. You just close the laptop, and I'm like, and then she just puts it on the table, and then usually is when she starts falling asleep saying she's watching TV.
And she's like, I'm sorry, you're not
making the order?
I'm like, no.
She's like, no, and then that's usually where it's like, I don't want to get up and do those dishes. It gets all aggressive, like.
But see, like stuff like that, I don't want to do it, but I get up and do it because I know I can't leave those damn dishes there. So why can't I do that with everything else?
I don't know.
But even like you said before when you were saying about the podcast, like this, it was funny because I was cleaning out the closet, which is one of the things that was on the list for months. Probably since Christmas, I wanted to fix this closet, make it appropriate, and then it just kept getting worse. And then I found the little notebook that was hers, that we were going through different notebooks and like just trying to get rid of stuff. And I'm like, oh, look at this. It says podcast information. Now, clearly it was from 2019 easily because it was from the old apartment.
I tried to look on my old phone because I swore I had a book that said start a podcast was like a goal for 2019. Obviously.
It was in that little book. That's what
No, I know, but I had it also written down on my phone app, but I couldn't find it just now. But no, I had written one, and we kind of did what we said we were going to do. We were going to do like more of a superhero podcast, like the We Watch It All podcast, but it was just going to be more superhero stuff.
But we did everything.
And then we changed it because we're like, that's kind of hard. We did it, but we did it like 3 years later.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, 3 years later.
And then we doubled down with another
podcast, a whole different thing. Yeah.
So I think it was just the fact that you thought it was very daunting and very like, oh, like how is this going to work out? And just I think it's the minute you forget. I heard a quote today that was very good. I'm going to say it wrong if I don't look it up. I wrote it down in the middle of driving.
What?
Yeah, that's what you do. You write it down. It said, people don't change until staying the same is more painful than changing. And that is definitely the truth, because people will stay the same until it becomes so painful for you to stay that way that you have to be like, I have to change. And I'm like, that is kind of true when you think about it, because I know I do majority of the stuff when I'm at like the end of the rope. And then I'll be like, gotta hustle.
Apparently I don't have a rope. I just go down the TikTok hole with no rope.
No rope, no ladder, no nothing to get you out. Like, I know full and well that I'm probably going to be out of work in October. Oh. And, you know, that's going to come quick.
You're just slowly going down that rope.
Yeah.
We'll
Every
see.
day I say I'm going to apply to 5 different jobs and I'm going to do this. If I could take this time and do what I'm supposed to do, I'm gonna do it, people. I'm gonna do it, and you're gonna come back in the 6-month mark, and you're gonna see what I did. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
now.
Well, we're gonna do a 6-month goal check-in, by the way.
I'm gonna get my stuff together because if I could pull myself together, start entering the contest, start writing for short stories, start doing the stuff I'm supposed to do, then maybe I wouldn't have to get a job. Who knows?
You just took the turn. She just got like visually aggressive over here. It was a lot.
Yeah.
That means in 6 months, I need to have read at least like 6 books.
Do you know what? One of the things like that lady was saying also on her podcast was like, oh, you can't compare yourself to anybody else. But it's so hard when you're watching these people on YouTube and listening to them on Instagram, on podcasts and all like this. And they're making these goals that are like, and I have to remember, these are people that, not that they don't have a job, but their job is to be on YouTube. So they are filming, they're trying to fill their day. Yeah. So the fact that they can sit around and read a book in a day, nobody has that kind of time unless you don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So literally, yes, you could be going through books and one lady's like, yeah, I want to read more than 30 books. So I'm like, that's more than a book a day. That means you have to double team somewhere.
Wait, read 30 books in a month?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
more
a year.
But she said more than 30 in a month. So I'm thinking to myself, that means you're reading more than one in a day. How are you doing that?
I don't know. Well, maybe they're short books.
I don't know. I think she was just overreaching.
But here's my question for this lady here. If you read more than 30 books, do you actually comprehend what's going on in the book? Or are you reading too fast to comprehend in the book?
Well, we would be reading too fast to comprehend what's going on in the book for sure for us. But I don't know. I wonder that myself.
Like are you comprehending what's in the book?
I don't know. It's Tara. Let's not even play games.
Oh.
I don't know. I like
Sissy just keeps waking up. Look at that hair.
If you could see the front of her, she's really roughed up.
The side looks roughed up from where I'm seeing.
She's like, I'll just try to go back to sleep.
It's all sprouted out, kooky-like.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Really having a rough day, her.
So, do you have anything that's going to help you get motivated? No?
Honestly, I think I'm just going to have to do it. Now that I've said it, and I said we're doing the 6-month check-in that we just came up with right before we started this episode, I don't want to come back with 0 everything. Like, obviously, there are some things that in 6 months I'm not going to have done. Like, I'm not going to have completed the breast cancer walk because that's until October. I'm not going to have completed the workout documentary. I'm not really even going to complete this one this year because I'm going to have to, like,
but I think the goal was just to make sure that you were doing it.
Yeah,
Which you do. Actually, you do film and stuff for it.
No, I do. I'm saying more of, like, that. Like, I don't, obviously there are some that I'm not going to have finished by then, but I should be finished pretty much. I should have a decent amount of those movies taken out by then.
She's going with the easiest one.
Well, I'm just saying for an example. I said 6 books is what I should have because I have my goal is for 15 books. So, I gotta at least be like, actually, I guess 7. I should have 7 done.
See, I don't understand like what went wrong with you because you were in the beginning of the year, like you said, like you were doing the sign language.
Not the beginning of the year, the end of the year, the end of last year. I didn't start into this year.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I think I was just kind of like, I think when
in January.
No. When Christmas came, I kind of was like, I think I started to slow down on them because I was just like, okay, well, it's Christmas. I'll start in the new year. I, in fact, did not start in the new year, obviously.
I got my French down pretty decent.
Yeah, I just keep forgetting to go back and do the sign language videos.
But I think I did, Duolingo has a streak that you can bet yourself on. And I think I did the streak once for a week. Once. I think I've been a member of Duolingo since it came out. And yeah.
I have Duolingo, but they don't have sign language on there. I have to follow some lady on YouTube. That's the only thing. Like, there was a close app that is almost like Duolingo, that's sign language, but you gotta pay money for it. And no offense, I'm not paying.
Well, no.
Considering one of my goals is to save money.
Yeah.
The hell?
Well, I was able to save money to get the phones. I guess that counts as an accomplishment, but I still need to save more money, for sure.
I don't see an iPad or a computer in my future, so not gonna happen. But you know what's the worst part too? I literally, every time I look at you, all the books I have to read are like right over your shoulder staring at me. All my Star Wars books are on the table, and 2 other books.
Table so they're decorative, because if they're not going to be anything else, then why not?
She won't let me put my Killing Eve books out though.
Well, no, because that's just like meant to be like, it's like we have a Star Wars themed kind of apartment. So
those are. What about those other 2 books I got from Target?
They kind of look.
They're just really pretty.
Yeah. You put them there. I didn't tell you to put them there. I never said they could be included, but I let them go because they were pretty.
They are pretty. They're nice and pink.
No, they're pretty.
Yeah. So I can't even see what the title of those books are called, but I'll get on that. I'll pull it together. You know what? Next week. Well, I was gonna say I'll try to finish a book, but
see, here we go already. Here she's talking it out. She will talk herself out of it.
No, because let me tell you, I have to read. My ears have been ringing so much more since the fire alarms have been going off. It's so bad. No, because here's the thing, I've never read on my own yet, so I don't want to say give me a week because I mean I should be able to read.
Just get back into reading.
I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna at least be a chapter in. Listen, I don't want to say I could be halfway done or done with the book because, like I said, about that girl. Is she comprehending it? I want to make sure I comprehend this stuff. I'm not just reading it to, like, zoom through it.
Yeah.
I want to comprehend it because the Star Wars books are actually really good. So, I'm going to read and comprehend. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll get a few comics done, too. I think I have a set I have to read. I don't even know. That's my other thing, too, is like, it's so expensive to read.
But yeah, it definitely is. That's what I was telling you. That's why I don't.
A comic book, a trade paperback, which is they put 6 together, like they could be anywhere from like $12 to $18. If they're new, they're definitely at least $20. Just depends if you're buying them on Amazon or not. But I try not to. But like I just said, I got no money.
Yeah, sadly, I have no excuse for that kind of stuff because my stuff is most of my goals do not really involve money, so I have no excuse.
I mean, I have a decent amount of books that I have to get through, but the library doesn't have them all, so I kind of.
But see, that's what I think screws us up with certain things is that like we get into like very big like collection people. So like if there's a collection, like you almost feel like you can't start it till you have the collection, which is wrong because that makes it even more like daunting and like how am I gonna even do this?
Yeah, because let me tell you, I'm starting with the High Republic Star Wars books, and there are so many more than just what's on that table because
but
that doesn't even have comic books included or nothing. Like there's a lot more.
Well, that's why like this week I've made like a thing so that like I could break down. I don't know. Somebody I saw it. It's called like level 10 life or something like that. I don't know. It's some kind of thing where you make,
I don't know,
like you break down like little goals and then you make attainable ones that actionable attainable goals or something. So like I put for one, like I'm gonna just edit 10 pages. How hard could 10 pages be?
Yeah,
apparently it could be very hard, but I'm just gonna load the picture for the children's book so that I can start drawing their thing. But I figure like I'll keep like small little things. Like if I do something small
but that's
each
the thing.
day.
That makes sense for you, but for me it's like, what would mine be? Just pick up and look at the book today.
No, just like
tomorrow open the book.
No, read 5.
No,
read 5 pages, like, and maybe you'll find yourself reading more of it.
Sounds smaller.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Like it has to be.
Mine, it sounds like it kind of sounds a little goofy. Like I'll read 5 pages. You know.
I would like I watch
also,
these people.
I commit. I can't. I have to finish a chapter. I can't just stop halfway in a chapter. So it's a lot.
Really?
Oh, I can't stop midway in a chapter. I have to finish the chapter out.
But see, I follow these people that are writers and stuff like that, and I'm watching them, and they're like writing all day, or then they're like sitting down for like 2 hours, and they're gonna do a writing sprint and whatever. I'm like, okay, well, I don't can't do that. Like, I can't sit and give up the whole Sunday or Saturday which I would like to, and I probably should because that's my day off. But it's
I don't know how people read the books like that because I do get bored so quickly. That may be our ADD though.
I think so, but I think it also has to do with the book that you're reading. Because those Twilight books, man, I kept those going. I was banging those bad boys out. No, I know,
but here's my thing. Speaking of the ADD, on Sunday she had the front closet, the hot water closet, the bedroom closet, the cabinets in the kitchen, everything
bathroom
was
cabinets.
Everything
was
needed
everywhere.
To go in.
I pulled it together.
I had to go in the hot water cabinet because we have a shelf in there. That's where I keep my comic books in like a bin. And I put off sleeping my comic books for probably about 2 months now. Because let me tell you, I had the first one and I have the last one of one whole set in there, which they don't release them like every week. They release them like every other week. So if there's 6 of them, just there you go. Do the math of how long it took me to sleeve all these. I took them out She was working in the front closet. All of a sudden now she's in the closet just because I opened it.
No, I was going in there anyway, but like it did spring to my mind like, oh, maybe there's like a container or something that I need. Like that's what'll happen. Like I will have big ADD, but I got
too many thoughts in her mind.
But like no, but see, like for something like that, like I need to have like, I knew what I needed to do. I knew that if I went in that closet, I was going to end up in that closet, and then I was going to end up in that closet. I knew that it was going to do that because I knew that there was stuff that I was going to want to take out of there and put into the big closet.
Yeah, I get that,
But that's why, like, something like that, that's why I don't have the motivation to do it. Because I'll be like, oh, I know this is going to trigger, like...
100 things.
100 other things. And then I can't just leave it because I obviously don't want to leave crap around. So then I'm like, I just won't do that. I'll save that for a Saturday. And then something will happen. Oh, we had a party on Saturday. Oh, okay, no, we have to go exercise or something. And then we just don't do it. And then that's why we were just like, you know what? Let's just start again with the exercising on Monday. Do all the things that we wanted to get done. Which, I mean, I did a good portion of them. But, like, there's still so many, like...
Yeah.
Do you know how long my shoe was on my to-do list?
And she sewed it at work?
I did, yeah. Didn't even sew it
She came home and she's like, I sewed my shoe. And I'm like,
I took thread
she
with me.
texted me that, and I was like, what does she mean
my shoe is ripped?
Sewed
and I was
now?
like, I'm trying to fix it. And I'm like,
and
I sewed my shoe,
I thought
my
about
shirt.
it, and then when you came home, and I was like, you sewed it at work?
Yeah, I took it right off my foot and sewed it right in the office that I was sitting in. I brought the needle and thread. But this is what gets, because it's like, I don't have time to do that here. I cannot just sit here and do that. So I do what I can.
Because, listen, the reading, like when I was reading the Star Wars books, I was into them. They're great. They're very interesting books. But right now, do I want to read, or would I rather play Fortnite?
Yeah,
I'd rather play Fortnite. It's like, do I want to do what's fun? But, I mean, not that that's not fun, but it's like...
I know, it's a different kind of fun, though.
It's a different kind of fun. I want to play Fortnite.
Well, that's the same thing with me. Like, I know I should be writing, but I'm in the mood. Did I just hear screaming?
No.
Then it's in my head now. Oh, no.
Welcome to the club.
It's in my head, yeah. Oh, hello, sissy.
Oh, you sorry, finish what you did?
No,
the screaming took you out.
Yeah,
what you're saying. No, like, I want to make these rice cakes with the chocolate. I meant to make them on Sunday. I didn't want to. I wanted to play Fortnite. So guess what? Sorry, it's time for me to eat.
Why does that not block that?
I don't know. What the hell are you doing, phone? Podcast mode. But guess what? Now I'm upset at Sunday because I want the chocolate rice cake.
I know, we don't have the chocolates.
And I don't want to make them now because I'm like, it's halfway through the week. Why would I make them now?
Because I still have to go to work and I need a chocolate rice cake. Well, now forget it. It's already... Wait, today's Wednesday, Thursday. Look at the scruffiness of this child.
Sissy, why do you look like a mess? My kid looks like a damn mess.
No, mine's handsome. Don't you fret.
But
he's sitting on his hand. His arm's going to go to sleep. God bless him.
Okay. Next week, I'm going to come back and I'm going to at least read a chapter of the book. And I'm going to fully comprehend that chapter.
Maybe next week we can discuss books.
Oh, a little book talk.
Yeah, a little book talk of books we recommend or something.
Yeah, I've never read that many books in my life, but
not ones that just ones you're going to read too.
Yeah,
maybe.
I have a long list. I think there's over 100 books.
Oh, well, we don't have time for that.
I'll pick the top ones. No, I have
Should be like, I'll pick the top 100.
No, I will say I have not just read Star Wars books. I read a couple, before I dove into the Star Wars, I read a couple regular ones. And I have also, I'm waiting for Libby to tell me when, but I have Viola Davis's book on hold because she won the audiobook. She won a Grammy. That's how she EGOTed with her audiobook. So I figured, well, I gotta hear it now.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be good.
Yeah, so it's a month wait. I'm getting close now, so you should probably get on it. They have a lot of actually autobiographies on Libby, more than I thought. Hoopla is more if you're looking for like a story.
Yeah, no, I know. I found
Libby has a lot more popular books, but you're gonna be on that waiting list for months. But yeah, so maybe we'll do a little book talk next week. That could be fun. You started like 3 books last week in the gym all at once and didn't like
finished
half
none of them. Finished none of them. Yeah, I've started more books that I haven't finished.
Who's snoring now?
That's Cooper.
Oh my God,
she's too intrigued with my foot now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Yeah. I also, you know what else I wish I could do? I wish I could read 2 books at once. Like, I wish I could be reading a Star Wars book and the other one... No, because my mind will start crossing them. And, like, now this book, I think the other book that's over there has dragons. And, like, there's going to be dragons.
No, I was going to say, like, I thought you meant, like I would read, like, a fiction book. But I would also read a self-help book or something like that. I thought you meant, like, that kind of stuff.
No, well, yeah, but... Nah, I'll just get them all confused.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like I used to. What was the thing? Like my brain gets it all like cooped up. Like I'll watch something like DC is the like superhero stuff. It's kind of hard because you're like, okay, this happened in the comic books, and then you forget like, oh, that didn't happen in the movies yet, or like it's not happening in the movie. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Oh, yeah.
Like in your brain.
Well, they always say the book is better, obviously.
No, but I'm saying so for like example, like Harley Quinn. Those comic books are entirely different than what has happened in Birds of Prey or even the animated show, and it's like you have to remember that this and this are not like this and that. My brain it can't comprehend all that. At least the Star Wars books that I'm reading. Technically, in the movies and shows, this has happened.
Yeah. It's getting dark in here, though.
I know. Well, usually we're down in the gym right now. It's getting dark in here. But you know what? I am ready for dinner.
Oh, okay.
Somebody's got to mention food.
Well, no, the food was heavily on my mind. Don't you kid yourself. Hold on.
We have pancakes.
Well, yes. We are making breakfast for dinner.
Woohoo!
For anybody that cares.
I already had breakfast for breakfast.
Yeah, well, I had a bagel for breakfast. And I found vegan waffles and pancakes.
I'm gonna double check them though.
No, they are. They say it all over it, like plant-based this, blah blah blah.
Okay.
But you can check them. I mean, it's not a big deal. But they say it all over, so we're gonna taste test that with our regular food.
Yeah, and then we got some Housewives of Mandalorian to watch.
Yeah. Now we can be motivated for that kind of stuff. Why can't I be motivated?
Speaking of that, check out our other podcast. We talk about it all. On Fridays, we post our Mandalorians. On Saturday, we post The Real Housewives of New Jersey. And also, Ultimate Girls Trip is coming soon, so we're going to have to do that on our other podcast.
Yeah.
I think we mentioned here
crazy.
that we were going to do J-Lo on our podcast last week.
No motivation.
Well, we were really busy last weekend.
Yeah, it just
so we ended up not doing
like
the J-Lo thing. So that's going to be this upcoming week.
I think that's what our problem is. I think time is our problem because I think if we thought we had like more time for things, we'd be like, okay, yeah, let's do it. But I think it's like we just in our mind
like,
somehow.
Oh crap! It's 8:00. We cannot start a movie.
I think that's what does it. It's like where we're already like thinking in our minds like, okay, well, if we're gonna do this, then this won't work, and then that won't work. So why bother? And then we're not doing anything.
Yeah. So the
bad.
J-Lo episode that we mentioned will be out this upcoming week.
Yeah.
On our other podcast. And next week we may talk about books. So I don't know.
Yeah. Give it a thought.
We'll give a little think and
see if you have any tips or tricks on motivation. Please,
let us
by all means,
know.
because as you can see, it's as bad as time management and everything else we've discussed, budgeting. It's just
honestly, we talk about these things. We've yet to improve on most of them.
No, but maybe this time next year we will be. Who's to say?
Oh my god, she got scared from him snoring. Well, make sure you come back for the 6-month check-in because that's when
I'm excited.
Yeah. Now I'm like, I have to. This is a competition now.
With who? You or me?
You.
Why? You're never supposed to compare yourself. But okay.
Sure.
Are we gonna see how many goals we can achieve?
Let's see. Yeah. Well, obviously,
or how far we get with them. That's
let's
more.
See,
like
let's see.
Because they're meant for the whole year. So how far?
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna read 15 books in the next 3 months.
Yeah.
So
true.
we'll just see. Let's see how much of the you've accomplished out of all your goals. This is a challenge now.
Before the summer. May.
No, June is the 6th month, though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Okay, well,
that's what I meant.
We'll give you a heads up when that episode's coming out.
I meant before the summer, like June is before the summer for me. But
well, yeah, sure. All right. Thank you so much for listening or watching. Follow and subscribe, and make sure you turn on notifications so you don't miss an episode. And check out our other podcast. We watch it all. Give us a thumbs up. Don't give us a thumbs down if you're on YouTube. Instead, leave a comment telling us how we can improve.
Yeah, how can we motivate? Come on, pull it together.
Yeah.
Ladies, let's do it.
Sure.
She doesn't believe it at all.
What? Motivation?
Yeah. Let me motivate you to hit the button, please. I want to have an omelet.
Okay. Bye.
And some vegan pancakes. Hit the button, please.